hold on. Okay, hey guys, how's it going? If you guys are here after the fact and you just want to see your zodiac sign, that'll be timestamped down below. Otherwise, I hope this video raises your vibrations whenever you guys are watching this. And if you would like to book a personal reading, that information will also be available down below. Please, if you could like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if it resonates with you. And just a reminder, these messages are timeless, okay? And always take what resonates and leave the rest. And we're always going to start with Aries. We're not always going to start with Aries. We're in Aries season, so we're starting with Aries. So we're going to do that. So yeah, let's see Aries. We're going to... Sometimes I feel like these timestamps can be a little bit off just because there is such a delay from when I start. And so maybe I might have to like scale it back like 5-10 seconds. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so this is going to be what they wish they could say to you. I also want to put a disclaimer in here before I start. It's just like like what I'm picking up on. So this is what your person wants to say to you, right? And so the energies can be reversed. Like maybe this is what you want to say to your person if you're a cross watcher as well. So just keep in mind, energy is fluid, you know, it's never too serious. All right, let's see what we got here for you guys. Aries, I'm gonna update the timestamp. Can we get messages from Aries? What they wish they could say. Insecure checks phones. Oh yeah, I forget. I made this deck pretty recently, like a couple days ago, and I'm just not gonna be holding it up to the phone because it's backwards, so you can't even really see it. That's just a habit. 2 cards came out for you guys. We have, I feel like we still have unfinished business, and I'm waiting on your call or text. Poor communication, right? I think we gotta adjust here. We have enough to understand. Your person might have felt like, keep in mind, energy is fluid, okay? So just, this relationship was not very, it did not have a good foundation, because if you're checking phones, that means you don't trust your person, right? Like, why do you need to check my phone? There's something wrong with you at that point. We're them. There's something, whoever's checking the phone, there's something wrong. I mean, like, if you have a reason to, okay. But like, if you're actively looking for something, then at that point you can kind of realize that this is not the person for you. I feel like we have unfinished business, and I'm waiting on your call or text. Yeah, I don't feel like this person is really done with you. We have, you are the most important thing in my life. No one has access to you. That turns me on. I want to be the only one in your life. And then, okay, just keep it going. And projecting. You guys only have 3 different color cards here. There's like a couple. There's like 6, I wouldn't say different cards, colored cards, but you only have the same 3, which is orange, blue, and pink. Orange is your feelings. So like this is a lot of feelings. You guys have a lot of feelings towards each other. Orange, that's orange. And then we have blue is it's kind of like speaking. So you guys might communicate with each other a lot, right? Or I don't really think but you're used to communicating how you guys feel to each other. But they're not telling you this. They're not telling you this because why aren't they? Let's pull some cards on why they are not. I keep hearing, I don't care. Someone does not care if someone else doesn't want to be in this connection. They're going to make it happen. One person in this connection does not care about something. And it's upside down. Yeah, we have the Chariot and the 8 of Cups. Somebody walked away from the situation. They just don't care anymore. I can understand where this person is coming from, just because if you're doing all this stuff where it is kind of toxic, like you only want this person just because you want them, and you don't even feel secure with this person, why are you still holding on to them? It's going to be different for everybody. But definitely somebody's walked away from the situation, and the other person doesn't care enough, like they walked away. They're still going to get them back. It's like everything's in reverse. I keep trying to put it in the upright, but it comes out in the reverse here with the Two of Cups, which leads me to believe this is a karmic relationship. With the Hermit, this person, what they wish they could say is like, we just need some space. They need alone time. Five of Swords on the bottom. You guys have been through it. Maybe you guys could need some space, Aries, as well. Like, it could be mutual. You guys could be mirroring each other. Eight of Swords. They could also kind of feel like you do have a lot of options, and that kind of makes them feel like, what are they doing here, you know? It makes them feel like they're not enough. And I've already explained my stance on feeling like you're not enough, where it's just like, if someone's cheating on you, it's not your fault. It's their fault, because they feel like they're not enough. They have to go out and seek outside validation. And yeah, we also have the Four of Swords here, where that is basically retreating. This person is retreating to themselves, and I want to say heal from this connection with the World and Judgment card. It was a lot going on here, Aries. This person wishes they could tell you how they feel, but I don't think you would actually really listen. With the Ace of Cups. Oh. Interesting. Ace of Cups comes in here, and it's just like, they might want a new beginning. Okay. Nope. That's not what's happening. Never mind. They might want a new beginning. Sorry. Sometimes I just get signs and it's just like, okay, I'm going to listen. There is an Ace of Cups here. They could want a new beginning somewhere else, okay? And with the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands here, this is spiritually aligned, and it's going to happen. Damn, sometimes... Okay, I'm moving on, Aries. I wish you guys the best. I don't think there's any advice. I'm not playing advice today, right? No, okay, no advice today. Next we have Taurus. Okay, Taurus, let's see what your person wants to say to you. What they wish they could say to... Oh, you know what? I've been having such a hard time. I don't know. I wanted to come on earlier, and it was just not working. Like, I'm having to use a different device to connect to the TV. And it's just kind of... I thought about not using it, but then... I don't know. We make things work, right? Okay, Taurus, what does your person wish they could say to you? Your person, okay, I'm hearing your person wishes they had more time. They had more time to make it right. I don't know. Or to kind of maybe figure how things would go. But it's like, okay, we have, you make me very jealous. I don't want anybody else to have you. That kind of seems like a very repeating pattern here, Taurus. Not for you, just in general. I hope I run into you on accident. This person hopes like they can still see you. Toxic ex. Yeah. You guys could like run in the same friend group, friend circle. You have a lot of trust in this situation, Taurus. Your person's thinking, I plan our future together. You've wedding, children, vacations. I do want to say, Taurus, you guys are not with this person just because it does say toxic ex. You guys could have a toxic ex that is standing in the way of this connection. But I want to say you did walk away from this person. It could be different for everybody. Yeah. We have ghosted. You could have ghosted this person, or they could have ghosted you. And I can't commit. I'm sorry. Okay, like I said, energies can be reversed, so just take it however it resonates. Just moving forward, I'm just gonna talking this person's energy. So they're saying they can't commit. They're sorry they ghosted you. They do plan. They still think about you a lot. Like they think about what could have been. And I kind of want to say like somebody wants to be let in right now. And I'm, you know, it's my dog, but I'm not letting him in. That's what it is. Like they want access to you, but you're not letting them have access to you. They really like, I don't know, they might know your schedule. Like if you go to a certain restaurant every weekend, or like if you're always like if you go to a certain coffee shop every morning, they go there in order to like run into you, right? And honestly, it's giving stalker vibes if we're being honest. But let's go ahead and clarify this stuff for you here. I do want to say there's so much going on in this connection that it's too much to get into. And it's very layered. This is a very layered connection. We have the Four of Swords. Okay, with the Four of Swords, it landed on the toxic ex. It makes me think that this person on the outside seems like they have it all together, but they really don't. And you're the only person that knows that, Taurus. And maybe you still love them anyways, but it's the fact that you know how they are. And maybe people will even tell you, like, I don't know why won't you get back with that person, Taurus? They seem fine, they seem stable. And it's just because they don't really know them how you know them, Taurus. Two of Wands. This person, okay, with the Four of Wands. This person does see, like, they see their future with you. They are so determined to win you back here with the Two and Four of Wands here. They do want to marry. Literally, I plan our future together. And with the Four of Wands here, they want to marry you. They want to have children with you if you guys don't already. They're pretty set on that. Any more messages here for Taurus? They want to know how come you guys are so able to move on. Like, where do you get the strength from? Where do you get the power, the will? Because for them, they're dying, metaphorically, whatever, but like they are not striving or succeeding in the same way that you are. Any more messages here for Ten of Swords? I guess I low-key get irritated when I see the Ten of Swords because it's been coming up a lot from when I pull cards. And it's just like, this person has been through a lot and you recognize that and they appreciate that. But at the end of the day, there's not much you can do about it. They wish they could tell. I don't even know. You know what? With the Ten of Swords, they probably have gone through so much. They don't even want to tell you about it because they want to come off like it's nonchalant, like nothing really ever bothers them. Everything's okay. Two of Cups here is like they do see you as their soulmate. Anything else? No. Okay, that's it. Never mind. We're gonna move on. Let's go to Gemini. Good luck, Taurus, okay? Again, I don't understand. This is like, okay, Geminis. Gemini, what does your person want to say to you? Your person, Gemini, I kind of want to say you guys are not in contact with this person. I might do a no contact reading. Maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday soon. But I just don't feel like you are in contact with this person. Someone is scared. I don't know what they're scared of, but there's like, there is something there. I don't know what it is. Can we get what they wish they could say to you? Oh, they would never hit you up, Gemini. Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't wait for spring to be over. Okay. Can we please get Gemini's person's, what they wish they could say to them? My family doesn't approve of my relationship with you, family drama. So they could be going through it with their family. This card, I don't want to say it has anything necessarily to do with you. I think it's more to do with their family. There's a lot going on over there. You are the only one. So if you had any doubts, please believe this person only wants you. Children came out. So this person could have children. You could have you can have children with this person. I also feel like this relationship is also very layered, where it's not as it seems. And so sometimes this person can just take things out on you. That doesn't really have to do anything with you, Gemini. It really does have something to do with their family. It's just, which is fine. We all have to, in order to grow, our first burdens, like our first obstacles in life is actually our family, you know, unfortunately. If you're, like for the most of the world, you know, and it's not a bad thing. Sometimes, like, because your family is like the people who see you at your most vulnerable. They're the people who can see you at, you know, at your worst. I can tell you for sure, my family gets like the worst side of me because it's like they know how to push my buttons. And it took me a while. I'm not gonna say I even healed that journey with them, but I do love them. They do know how to push my buttons. You are the most important thing in my life. I just want to say this. I want to reiterate, this person really does love you, Gemini. There's nobody else. That's all we could really say on that, right? There's an age difference. That would make sense. Okay. So there's like an older, younger age difference. And I think this person is a little bit embarrassed by that. So maybe you guys don't talk about it or bring it up. This person, bottom of the deck, it does say king, queen, boss mode. They do see you as someone who is a king or queen, and they really do appreciate having you in their life. Everything that's going on with this person, Gemini, has absolutely nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. And I think you guys are being very kind, very patient, very understanding. This person, I want to say they don't really appreciate it. I don't think they really realize how lucky they are to actually have somebody like you, because a lot of people would have cut them off already. And I get the sense that here, Gemini, that you are willing to wait. What they wish they could say. Really? Okay. This person isn't really as financially stable as they seem. I'm going to clarify this. What is that in reverse? Because the Chariot came out in reverse and it normally doesn't. They are afraid to open up to you and let you know that they're not with the Five of Cups is like, the Five of Pentacles is like being left out, or like they are without things, and they might put up a really good front. That I kind of feel like that comes with like their family. Like maybe their family always like hid things in the closet, right? Where like they're not really honest, and so they don't know how to be honest. And I think you're changing that. Yeah, you are. You are the reason this person wants to change. I need more messages here. The Queen of Cups. They do see you as like an equal counterpart. They're trying to see you as an equal counterpart. But they are a little bit stuck in their head. They do have to work through some things. And like I said a million times, it has to do with their family. Okay, Geminis? Okay, Geminis, I'm going to end that for you guys. Good luck to you. Let's move on to Cancer. Need some water. Again, this is crazy. I don't want to do this for every sign. Okay. Oh, it's maybe because we keep losing connection. There could be something about connection that I'm not seeing. There's a connection I'm not seeing. And my guys are trying to tell me about it. So that's what this is. Because I keep losing connections. If you guys Cancer, if you guys are joining me for Cancer, it's the TV hasn't really been working. Every sign I've been having to like re-upload the image. And I really do think it's because there's a connection I'm missing. Or yeah, I'm missing a connection. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, Cancers, what does your person wish they could say to you? Soulmates almost wanted to come. Cheater almost wanted to come out. Those two. Okay, let's just keep going. Can we get, what does, we have water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So they could have that or they could have it in their chart. You are so strong and beautiful. Thank you for being you. You are so amazing. Love bombing. I kind of want to say this person, we have cheater. Yeah, okay, this person. It's like mixed energy. Like, I do feel like this person really does like you, love you, Aries, but not Aries. This person could be an Aries. But they might see you as like a cheater, and like maybe you just like shower them with affection, you know, where it's just like you tell them what they want to hear. Sweet nothings is what I'm getting. We have baby mama, baby daddy drama. And I have a feeling you're not being honest. So this person wishes they could say like, look, I love you, you're amazing, but there's a lot happening here. They don't feel like you're being honest with them for whatever reason. They could also, it came out like, I know how to get what I want was on the bottom of the deck. So maybe they feel like you know how to get what you want and you've used that to your advantage. Can we clarify this here for Cancer, please? Like I said, the Ten of Swords always comes out. I don't know. With the Eight of Swords, this person is just stuck in their head. I do believe they feel like there's a lot that happened in this relationship where they don't know if they can move. They're stuck on you, I can say that, but there is just so much, I want to say drama, but I feel like there should be more nuance. So you guys are connected with this person with the Three of Pentacles. I do feel like you guys do have a child with this person, or maybe this person has a child with somebody else, and it's a lot of drama there, and so maybe you have, sorry, take it however resonates, but there's definitely a child in this situation where it makes it kind of tricky for this person to want to connect with you or be able to connect with you. That's a lot. I'm going to take the first one that came out, which is the Nine of Wands, which is a lot of hardship here. You guys are this person is actually holding a lot of things in. Five. I'm going to move away from this energy really quickly, Cancer, because it's not really a nice energy to be in. With the Five of Wands, there's a lot of conflict, a lot of drama, where it's just like people are not being honest, and you got to separate yourself from that. This person is going to separate themselves from that. And yeah, is there anything else? Yeah, there's more. Okay, let's pull another one. Any more messages here? What more can I get for Cancer? Their journey is not over. with the Ten of Wands. You guys got the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. And these are like the tens that signify endings, right? But it's the ending where these are like the hardest endings and you have to go through them. And they wish they could, I don't know. They wish they could what? What do they wish they could say? They wish that you can get through to the end of this, because they do see a future here with you. They do. But you have to deal with all of this. The Hermit mode, yeah. That's something you gotta deal with. Okay, Cancers, I'm moving on, okay? I hope this works out for you guys. And I hope this screen works. This is crazy. You know what? Can we go next? I better not. Okay, thank you, Leo. No, never mind. It's not gonna work for Leo either. I don't even know what show this is. Okay, what do we have? We're gonna do Leo. Okay, Leo, we're gonna do messages from, no, sorry. We're doing what they wish they could say to you. This is a very nice, calm, chill Friday night. I can really appreciate it. You guys could be really calming down your energy right now, Leos. Or your person can. They're kind of maybe looking things at more realistically. Let's just see what they wish they can say to you. I want to cater to you. We also have, I'm not going to pull it, but the bottom of the deck says, I like having easy access to you. It makes me feel good. I kind of want to say this is someone from the past, because I don't want to pull on this energy. So there might be somebody new here that says they want to cater to you in the way that you want to be loved and catered to. Oh, I love it. It says, I love the way you are, your hair, your smell, your eyes, your smile, it's just like the way you present yourself. This person really appreciates it. Oh, wow. It says, you are my other half, and it almost slipped away. I kind of think that you guys are letting your other half slip away. They want to say that to you, like, maybe because, I don't know, maybe in the past you just weren't really interested in them. Yeah, because we do have, this person is not the one, walk away. I do want to say that is a past energy. Literally, it says, I am not the one for you, leave me alone. There is this person here that's saying, they might have even told you this physically, anger issues. Yeah, this person does have anger issues. You have two people here, one that wants to love and adore you, and then you have this other person here who is literally telling you, I am not the one for you, I cannot commit to you. And yeah, let's clarify more. What messages here can we get for Leo? Leo, I just want to, I don't know what, I want to tell you guys, you are very valuable. You have so much going, I can feel it. You have so much power within you. I don't even think you realize it. Can we clarify this here for Leo? 6. Yeah. I know you guys are being rewarded with the 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. 6 symbolizes spirituality, right? The fact that this person in the past has done you so wrong and they're bringing in this new person is your reward. And I guarantee you that once you, like, if you get with this other person, the past person who treated you so wrong is going to try to come back into your life and be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Because they see you so happy and they realize how magnetic and powerful you are. And you're going to stick with this person. That, you know, let's keep going. I know this is like what they wish they could say to you, but I just have to read the cards, how they come out. We have the 8 of Wands, not 8 of Wands. Eight of Cups. This is, I kind of think this is, both of these people are people you've already walked away from. And that are, one is more recent and then the other one is going to be someone from your past. Okay, I'm not gonna lie here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like to lie. But the Ace of Swords came out. You guys are really reluctant to believe this other person. And you don't want to accept the truth. And I don't think is there anything else I can say? It's just double confirmation where it's like the Two of Cups, where like this is a soulmate connection, Leo. And I don't know how much more clarification I can give to you, but this person who is actually telling you they want to love you and treat you right, they do mean it. And you do have somebody else here who is literally straight up telling you, I cannot be the person you want me to be. Believe them because they mean it. Okay? Okay, Leos, that's it. I'm going to move on. Next, we have Virgo. Okay. You okay, baby? That's my dog. She's sleeping. And okay, let's get messages here for Virgo. What does their person want to say to them? Virgo, someone is very committed to the job. I don't know what. It's just like they're like, I have to finish this. Can we get messages? What does Virgo's person want to say? We have loser. They might feel like they're a loser. There could be somebody in their life that's, okay, yeah, we have addictions, bad habits. This feels so good. I mean, too good to be true. Depression, anxiety. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so they feel like they have to finish this. They might feel like they have to end this relationship with you because they're not on the same frequency. I don't want to say level. They're not on the same frequency as you. And we have breaking up a happy home and evil eye. Wow, this person has been through a lot. We also have I lost myself that came out. They're still trying to find themselves. Like I said, energy is fluid. This could be your energy. This could be their energy. But I think there needs to be a lot of forgiveness. Maybe this person needs to forgive themselves for everything that's happened. Nobody's perfect. And everybody has gone through something. And when you get down to the the nitty gritty, we've all been through a lot of the same things. It's just like people can handle it differently, or like they show it differently. Can we please clarify this here for Virgo, please? What is their person? Oh, your person kind of wants to stay quiet. I don't think they really want to admit everything that's going on here. But at the end of the day, it's going to be shown. It's going to be seen with the Eight of Wands. It's sooner rather than later. They're going to have to confront themselves and heal all this stuff that they're going through. Because this person does suffer from really low self-esteem. I want to say something happened to them in the past that they don't want to talk about. Judgment. And the Five of Swords, yeah. This is something that was very traumatic for them. I don't think anybody really knows about it. They would never admit to it. And it's holding them back. Page of Cups. I want to say this person does love you, but as a Page of Cups, they're just not capable of giving you the love that you need or you desire because of all these things that are like baggage in their life that they haven't addressed. To be honest, I don't even think this person knows that all this stuff is holding them back. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. This person actually hates thinking or talking about their past. They would rather much, like, they internalize it, and then they could have, I know they have addictions, right? Like they could drink or smoke or gamble or eat their problems away or not eat their problems, you know, like there's so many disorders. And I'm not saying it's your job to fix this person, Virgos, because that's not our job. Our jobs in life are not to fix people. It is just simply to fix ourselves and be a better version of ourselves. And so maybe you were brought into this person's life to kind of show that that they can be better. And it's up to them at this point. Okay, anything else here, please, for Virgo? What do they need? What do they wish they could say? This person does see you as someone, as a safe place. Maybe if it's a group, like they do see you as someone that they hide themselves, yeah, but maybe a little bit less with you. They see you as someone who is very powerful. And they see you as the King of Wands, someone very powerful, very passionate, a good business person. But they could be that, because the High Priestess came in sideways. Like they do have a lot of power within them. They're just not ready to accept it or yield it or do the work, is what I can say, unfortunately. Yeah, they're just still going through it. Whether or not, or should they stay and stick around? It's going to cost you. If you keep this person around, it is going to cost you. With the Three of Swords, it's going to actually end up hurting more in the long run, Virgo. So just be careful of that. Be wary. Okay, let's move on. We have Libra. Okay, let's get messages here for Libra. I was picking up on something and I just lost it, Libra. I'm sorry. So I kind of want to say maybe your person isn't really paying attention to things right now. I don't know if you're like dropping hints or clues and just not listening. But I'm very surprised. They were like, why wouldn't you just be direct? Okay, can we get messages here for Libra, please? What does their person wish they can say? We have prison, jail time. Maybe they've been to jail and they don't want to tell you about it. We have values, morals. I don't think these align. Yeah, your values and morals do not align. We have Libra, which is your card. And we have, this was hidden, so this person could be hiding this from you. We have hanging out with friends feels better than hanging out with you. Or that's how you could feel about this person. What they wish they could say. I'm dating more than one person. Oh my God. And ball is in your court. This person, okay, just what I'm seeing here is that you guys are not in connection with this person in a space. Like they could live like out of town, or it's a long distance relationship. So like if they could be in prison or jail, or they could be in another state, city, country, something like that. And, or just on the opposite side, you guys just are not in close contact with each other. They're talking to more than one person, which is where your values and morals do not align, where it's like, and this person is actually testing you, Libra. I don't think you know this, but when they say ball is in your court, where, listen, they're telling you, this is what I'm going to do. I've always been this way. I'm not going to change now. Are you going to accept me? Are you going to love me and appreciate me for what I am? Or are you just going to, or are you going to walk away? That's basically what I'm getting here. I think your energy, because it says like, hold on, let me clarify whose energy is this. This is Libra's energy. You actually, Libra, prefer hanging out with your own friends rather than this person that you're thinking about, which is interesting. Because if that's the case, why would you want to, well, I'm not going to judge. That's not my business to judge. That's what I'm getting, is like you would rather hang out with your friends, but at the same time, you would never, let's say this person wants to hang out with you because there is such distance between you guys, you will hang out with them instead of your friends, which is interesting, but they don't bring you the same happiness. Can we clarify this here for Libra, please? Their person, what do they wish? Eight of Swords. This person, yeah, they're very much stuck with the Wheel of Fortune. They could be making you stuck, Libra. Libra, I kind of feel like you guys are settling for this person. Yeah, that's what you guys are settling for. This is not what you want. So why are you accepting it? I saw a video about this just today too, where it's like, if you don't want something, say no. And then something else will come. You cannot act in lack. That's what I want to say. Ooh. This is definitely your energy. It's like the King of Swords and the King of Cups, where what did you say you want? Like, what do you want and what are you accepting? Logically here, I think you already know the truth about this person. Any more messages here? I just keep hearing like hurt. There's a lot of hurt here. This person can't give you what you need. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, Libra? Good luck. Let's move on. We have Scorpio next. Okay. I hope the TV will be back to normal tomorrow. Skirt is okay. What is going on here? Okay. Can we get messages here for Scorpio, please? What do they wish they could say to Scorpio? We have God, Goddess energy. So they see you as someone very ethereal, someone with a lot of good energy, someone, they're captivating. They see you as someone very enticing. Aw, I plan our future together. So thinking about like your wedding, your children, you know, when you go on vacation, how will your families interact with each other. You guys could be in separation with this person. We have soulmates came out in the reverse, but we'll put it upright because I'll clarify. Let me clarify now before I forget, because I don't, Is this a soulmate energy? No. Simply for the fact, like, this person makes you feel like you don't know where you stand with this person, Scorpio, and it confuses you. That's only this could have been a soulmate connection, but it's just not. There's a lot, there's a lot going on. We have you are my other half, and then we have air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Hi, John. And then we also have, so it doesn't, you know what? I don't think that wants to be said, so I'm not going to say it. You separated from this person, and they do feel like you were their other half, but for some reason, they could not commit with the hangman. They just couldn't. There's something holding them back. But can I just say, it's not that they won't, I know they won't commit with you, but they won't commit with anybody. So it has nothing really to do with you, Scorpio. That was the 10 of Swords. This person just has a lot of baggage. Okay, they've been through a lot. And for some reason, commitment scares them. Yeah, with the 5 of Wands here. You guys could have argued about this constantly. You could have argued about this to your friends and family. Like, this person does feel like they missed out on a really good person. They wish they could tell you all the things that are wrong with them. I don't think they're ever going to be able to. It's going to be different for everybody. With the Justice card, they know what they did to you was wrong. They do. I kind of feel for this person. As much as I don't want to, I do feel for them. They do. They see you as an empress. They see you as their match, but they can't commit. And so what can you do with that? If someone's not willing to commit, even if they are your match, shouldn't you just walk away? Because what does it mean? Yeah, 4 of Cups. They regret how they treat. They regret a lot of things in their life, not just you. You're just one of many things that they regret. Can we get messages here for Scorpio? What they wish they could, Magician. I just kind of feel like this is a little bit toxic in the sense where it's like they're trying to manifest you back into their life, but they aren't ready to commit. So they just want to have you there at all times without giving you anything. Any more messages here? One more card here, please. The Knight of Wands. We'll do one more, clarify. This sounds kind of mean, but I kind of feel like they might want to come in with the Knight of Wands. They might want to come in because, take it however it resonates, but this person wants to come back in because they're afraid of missing out on an opportunity with you. They don't want to be left out in the cold. And so I don't know if that's necessarily like a good thing. It's like, because I don't know, me personally, I would want someone to want to be with me just because they want to be with me, not because they're scared of and it not being, I don't know, it's a very complicated situation. So it's going to be different for everybody. Can we please just get one more clarifying card here? The Four of Wands. This could be your person. You guys would have to be very forgiving. Scorpios could be very forgiving with because like you guys are really good at rebirths and just starting all over again. And if you can't forgive this person, they will love it. They will love if you could forgive them, okay? Okay, I'm going to move on from Scorpio. Then we have Sagittarius. Okay. John, unfortunately, I don't take questions. If you want to ask a question, the description, like in my description, there should be a way that you can book a question. And then Ollie walked away. Yeah, sometimes you just have to walk away. Things will come back as they need to come back, right? This reading is a lot longer than normal. We go in order. So we start from Aries because we're in Aries season, and then we just go in the signs of the month. So Sagittarius, after Sagittarius will be Capricorn, then Aquarius, and then we have Pisces left. And then I will upload the timestamps down below after I'm done. So like within like the next 30 minutes. After like 30 minutes, they should be uploaded if you want to come back and look at it, if I missed your sign. Okay. Can we get messages here for Sagittarius? What are their persons? What do they wish they could say to them? Thank you. Your person, okay. Sagittarius, I have a surprise for you. It did come out in the reverse. I really don't like to take these in the reverse, so I'm not going to. Maybe this person does have a surprise for you and you're not going to like it. That can be an interpretation of that. People told me to stay away from you. I guess all of these, maybe I'm holding them the wrong way and that's why. This separation is killing me. I feel like I'm not enough for you. You're out of my league. Okay, typically when people feel they are not enough for you, they will take it out on you in the worst ways, where like they will try to bring you down, Sagittarius. So when someone's just like, I can't believe you would ever talk to me, or like, you're just too good for me, that's a warning. Please be, that's a warning where it's just like, oh, okay. They have low self-esteem and they're going to take it out on you. Spell work. And I hope you change your mind. Yeah, you walked away from this person because they showed you something that you did not like, right? This person, what they wish they could say, like, okay, maybe they walked away from you. And the reason why is because they were, how can I say this? They were aware. They are aware that you can have anybody that you want, right? And with this spell work here, they might have wanted you to like be head over heels for them, and it didn't work. And all of a sudden, they're just like, they're not used to that. And they talk to their friends about you. They ask like, what's going, like, you know, what should you do? What should they do? And they were just like, you know what? Maybe Sagittarius is just not the one for you, right? And they weren't having it. They were just like, no, I want Sagittarius. And it didn't work out. It didn't work out for them. Unfortunately, it's not, you know, they're kind of wondering where things went wrong, but Sagittarius, I just don't feel like this was your person, which is fine, right? That's a lot. What this person doesn't know is that you were actually a test for them with the Wheel of Fortune and Justice card. Is how would they behave? How would they behave with when presented with someone like Sagittarius, right? And I don't think they passed, because no, they did not pass, because okay. Because that's just the feeling I'm getting, okay? I'm getting distracted. My dog is distracting me. This person could have let outside influences dictate how they felt, right? There was a lot going on in this person's head. They do enjoy your company. This person enjoys your company, but they wish they could do more for you. Where maybe maybe you can provide for yourself, and maybe they're used to providing for people or like being needed, and the fact that you did not need this person was kind of triggering, and they did not know how to react. They've never met anybody like you, Sagittarius. But at the end of the day, 10 of Cups came out. This is not your person. And I kind of feel like you're happy to know that this is not your person. Let me clarify this one. I think it just confirms for you guys that you know deep down there's something better for you. And that also you're okay if you are alone, because you would rather be alone than to be with whatever this person had to offer. Yeah, is that it? Yes. Okay, all right. That's going to be it for Sagittarius. Next we have Capricorn. Also, thanks. All Skull, right? Yeah. Now your ex is a Capricorn. Oh no, I'm gonna have to block that. Sorry. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do what they wish they could say to you, Capricorn. This person will never say this to your face, Capricorn. I just want you to know. I showed my friends a picture of you. They are impressed. They're very proud, like, of being able to like have access to you, but they would never tell you that. You taught me a valuable lesson. I regret showing, oh my God, no, sorry. I regret choosing someone over you. Damn. So you guys aren't with this person anymore. Maybe they thought it was just this relationship was too much work and they walked away, right? And maybe they met somebody new, they moved on pretty quickly, and you guys did not. They regret it. They do regret it. They wish they could have been a little bit more stable or strong. We have every song reminds me of you. Projecting. Yeah. If you and this person used to argue a lot, this person thinks about how they were wrong, or like how something, like let's say you did something and they kind of realize, damn, I was projecting my own insecurities onto you. they regret it. Yeah, they really do. They're just like, I kind of feel like they could be a little bit romanticizing this relationship, because if it gets to that point where they're always thinking like, I should have done this, like, every relationship is different. Anyways, let's move on. You are the most important thing in my life. Yeah, this person does not know how to control their emotions. They might have thought it would have been better or easier with somebody else, and it really wasn't. Everybody has, you know, things that they have to deal with. I do feel like this person sees you like as an emperor or empress, someone of high value. They're kind of ashamed that they walked away. They literally, the 8 of Cups came out sideways. Like, they regret walking away. They want to come back in here with higher, with commitment, with temperance. Now, should you? I don't know, because the 7 of Wands came out, where it's like you guys standing up for what you believe in, and I kind of maybe think it might be a little bit petty, where it's like, okay, look, stand on that. You went ahead, you walked away, go ahead and walk away. Especially if this person cheated on you. Because the 3 of Cups almost came out. It was too much, but I did see the 3 of Cups. What did I say? The 7 of Wands came out. You guys could have a little bit too much pride to let this person back in. Not saying it's a bad thing. With the 6 of Wands, this person sees you all the time. They could even be like stalking your social media. They want to come back into your life, but they don't think you're gonna accept them, which I don't think you would. Let's see, would you accept this person back into your life? No, I don't think you would. It could be different for everyone, but I honestly just don't think you would. For the signs here for this person, we do have water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have Cancer again with the Chariot, and then we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So they could have that in their charts. One more card here, please. The Hierophant came out in the reverse, so oops. Yeah, this is not your person here. But at least you know how they feel. They do regret how they treated you. And maybe that'll make them not treat the next person like that. Maybe they'll be a little bit more patient, because I do kind of think this person had some anger issues, or they just weren't really patient, and you helped them teach a lesson, a valuable lesson. Okay, let's go on. We have Aquarius. I forgot. Oops. Okay, here we go. Can we please get messages here for Aquarius's person? Aquarius, I could see floating guy, like, let's see here what they wish they could say to you. We have a loser. I can't do this anymore. And insecure checks phone. Wow. This person might really just be going through it. Like, they're not really in a stable position to give you whatever it is that you need or desire, right? Like I said before, I don't know what it came up to or whose sign was it, but if you're checking someone's phone, you don't need to be in a relationship with them. I act like I'm okay, but I'm not. I am not the one for you. Please leave me alone. And I can't figure you out. I kind of feel like this person hasn't even figured themselves out, to be honest. They might need to, there's only 3 colors here too. They might need to figure out how to handle their emotions a lot more. They might need to open up their third eye chakra, and then also they need to realize how much more they're capable of, because yellow is the solar plexus as well. So this person has a lot more that they need to work on themselves. Has nothing to do with you, Aquarius. I know it might feel like it sometimes, like, why hasn't it worked out for you? Unfortunately, it's not just about you, right? Can we please clarify this here? I want to say this person has really been through a lot. Yeah, 7 of Cups here. This person might think the worst a lot of the times, where just like they're an overthinker. That's what it is. And they let their imagination get away from them a lot. And they might want to take, they could take it out on you. Yeah. They're always picking fights. Yeah, 10 of Wands. It's just like the 10 of Swords. I would not be surprised if the 10 of Swords comes out. But this person carries so much within them, and sometimes they can lash out. And maybe that's why they're like, look, I can't do this. And they walked away because it says I can't do this anymore. They're battling their own demons. They had a choice to make. They could have had, with the star here, they could have had an opportunity for something, and maybe they didn't take it because they were afraid. This person is afraid of a lot of things. Taking risks. Paranoia. That's what it is. This person could have paranoia. 9 of Wands. Yeah, they think a lot of people are just out to get them. Okay, if that's the case, listen. You create your own reality. So if you think people are out to get you, that's probably the case. People are always going to be out to get you. But if you just, even if people are out to get you and you don't care and you shield yourself from that energy, you'll be able to move on from this paranoia. Paranoia, I remember I went through a phase of paranoia. And once you just move on, it's a lot easier. We have the 7 of Pentacles. One card fell and I can't find it, so I'll just use a different deck for Pisces. But we have the 7 of Pentacles, where, yeah, you just need to focus on yourself, Aquarius, because it's not your job to fix anybody at the end of the day. Okay, so that's it for Aquarius. Let's move on to Pisces. Okay, we have Pisces. I'm sure she'll find it. She needs to dump the dirt bag in her loser. You know what? Family can be like the hardest thing to get, like, create a separation from, or like break away from, because you grew up with them. And unfortunately, it's sad. It's sad. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. We have Pisces. So what does your person wish they could say to you? Pisces, we have, I showed a picture. I showed my friends a picture of you. I don't have the answers. This person still thinks about you, Pisces. They don't know how to fix whatever's going on between you guys. If you guys are not talking, or like maybe there was an argument, they don't know how to fix it. You are the only one almost wanted to come out. If you needed that reassurance, that you are. I have nothing to prove. Okay, maybe this person is quiet. I feel like this person is an introvert, right, Pisces? And maybe you're an extrovert. I don't know. But they don't feel the need to prove they know everything, or like they have the answers, or they don't need to prove themselves. They are very secure within themselves. But why can't they express that then? Oh. Because they're not very articulate. They can't really tell you how they feel. They're very sure of themselves, but they're not a talker. Stuck in a dilemma. Oh, okay, I understand now. This person wants someone who just understands them naturally. They don't feel like they should have to explain themselves when they could understand. Like, so this person maybe grew up in a household where like you had to read people's emotions, and so they are very intellectual in that point where like they can understand people's emotions and they can read a room. They can read a room really well, and nothing has to be said. Now maybe they're with you, or like they want to be with you, and like maybe you are the type of person who needs words of affirmations, or like you need someone to speak their mind, and they're like, listen, that's not who I am. They're very, how do I say this? They can, like I said, they're very emotional. As a Pisces, they are very spiritual as well. So now they're kind of confused, where it's just like, what can I, because they really do care about you, but they're just like, that's not who I am. One more for you guys, and then we'll clarify. Runner, chaser. You guys are opposites. That's what it is. Yeah, maybe you guys are an extrovert. So you guys are very extroverted, and this person is an introvert. They do really like you, though. I can tell you that. Can we get messages here for... No. This is someone who is... They're just very sweet. They have like a childlike nature. They're very independent. They don't need reassurance. Communication is key. Yeah, I get that. Maybe this person isn't able to communicate it. Maybe they'll show you in ways where like, see, it's different love languages. That's what I can say. This person does feel like they are losing you, which I can understand. They might feel like there's somebody more of a match for you, and it does hurt them. And they're stuck in a dilemma. They because they've been this way for so long, and they don't want to change themselves to, that's what they don't want to change themselves. That's what it is. But I can understand. I feel like you guys have already communicated this to your person. With the Queen of Wands, this is someone who is very outgoing. Queen of Wands, you get a lot of attention. Very, what's that word? Extrovert. Like, you get attention. You can conversate with anybody. And this person, they're the Four of Swords. Very much opposites. And there's nothing much more you guys can do about it. So you have to kind of decide if you want to move forward. If she wants me, she knows what. Yeah. They do know. They do. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with either one of these people. it's just like oil and water. They're not the same. They cannot mix. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? That's all I can say. That's gonna be it, guys. That's the last of it. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you're still here, please make sure you like the video. I am going to, or comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I am going to have everything timestamped down below, so you guys can reference that. And yeah, if you guys would like to book a personal reading, that'll also be referenced down below. So yeah, have a good night, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.